Hey gang, welcome back. It's Matt the Old Florida Boy. Where have I been for the last 6 weeks? What have I been doing for the last 6 weeks? I'm going to catch you up on that right now. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is cracking a little bit and I'm still a little hoarse. Well, here's what happened. On December 7th, last month, like 5 or 6 weeks ago, I went in for colonoscopy and endoscopy. That's where they do the colonoscopy and then they jam the endoscopy, they jam the thing down your throat. And I think the guy probably used the same probe for both, but he scratched my vocal cords. And in December, for about 3 weeks after he did it, I couldn't hardly talk at all. So it's really hard to do videos without being able to talk. And I know how y'all love all my stupid comments, so I didn't want to deprive you of all of my stupid comments. So I go back in last week to the ear, nose, and throat guy. He looks down there and he says, there's no permanent damage, but I think you got like a fungal infection of your throat. So he gives me some pills, and hopefully that'll clear it up. It's starting to clear up just a little bit. But it's still kind of hard for me to talk, which is kind of tough to do a video on. So that was on December 7th. I haven't done a video since 2 days before that. Me and Trailblazer Tim were out doing a little Canteen Cup Tuesday, and got a little bit busy on all of the holiday stuff, you know, Christmas and New Year's and everything else. But it's really hard to talk and project with my voice being like this. I wish it wasn't like this, but yeah, it's just one of those things. So know that I feel better than I have in the last 10 years. I've totally changed my diet. I've got some nice healthy selections worked up for Canteen Cup Tuesday. But trust me, I'm still not going to abandon my hot sauce. But I don't eat hot dogs anymore. I don't eat Vienna sausage anymore. I don't eat bologna anymore. Basically anything processed. And any big red meat, you know, like steak or prime rib or something like that, I kind of dropped it for a little lean chicken maybe, but it's mostly fish and vegetarian diet because I don't want to go back in that hospital anymore. That's terrible. So I really appreciate everybody staying with the channel, and I really appreciate the views and the comments. You know, Matt, how you been? How you doing? Where are you? You know, but that's where I've been. I haven't done videos because I couldn't really talk very well, and my voice is just now coming back. So I've got a couple of things in store that I think you're going to like on the little break that I've taken. I've got some really good ideas to turn this channel from more of a Canteen Cup Tuesday cooking channel to more of what the name is, Florida Boy Survival. You know, what we do out in the woods, that's not really survival. I'm going to drop it down to really more hardcore stuff here very shortly and drop it down to some real survival related stuff. Also mixed in there, y'all know how I always carry a firearm with me when I'm hiking. I've got a couple of firearms that I'm going to do firearm videos on. You know, some people like those. Some people don't really like firearms related videos. But the fact is that where I go, in the swamps, I'm not always at the top of the food chain. And I want to have something more than my hand with some skin on it in case I got to fight an alligator or a giant wild hog, you know, or one of them big pythons. We don't have those up here yet, but you never know. So that's where I've been. That's what I'm doing. My voice is still struggling to come back a little bit. Hopefully in the coming week or two, it'll get back to where it was before. But that's what happened, and that's where I've been. Once again, I really appreciate all the views and all the comments and everybody sticking with the channel. Stay tuned. There's a lot more good stuff to come. Hunting season is almost over in this region. So that means after January 23rd, I'm going to have the whole wildlife management area to myself. That's where you want to be ready to view my next survival related videos for. So once again, coming to you on a cold, rainy, I'm going to say cold, it's about 50, on a cold, rainy Sunday afternoon from Central Florida, from my storage shed. This is Matt the Old Florida Boy, and I will see you on the trail.